All right, guys, how's it going? So this morning, I did go out and buy the Spanish football dailies for you. However, I've left them in the car. But it doesn't matter because I've already been through them and there was only one thing in them concerning Liverpool Football Club today. Now, someone on here said the other day, you need to show us the newspapers and validate what you're telling us. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, I can't validate anything because I've left them in the car and I'm half fuck getting off my ass just to go and get them papers to flash them in front of your face for a minute. However, if you've got Instagram or X, if you go to my account at Duncan Oldham and zoom in very carefully, you'll see that today's editions are there in front of my coffee. All right, my coffee. All right, just in case it needs validating. All right. So yeah, I did buy them. The only bit there was, to be honest with you, was to do with Giorgi Mamardashvili. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, you know me, I can't pronounce them. And basically, the snippet that I saw today said the crowd cheered for Mamardashvili. In other words, the fans are aware of his, possible departure. Maybe he'll stay there a little bit longer or whatever. But they know what's going on. They know that the club are trying to sell him, and there's a number of clubs interested in him. But the fans are still on side with him. They really like him. He was a starter against Barcelona. I don't know if you saw any of the highlights of that game, but he pulled off a fucking blinding save in that game. He's a very good goalkeeper, guys. He really is. It's just been a little bit confusing, like Liverpool going to buy a player, not use him for 2 years, but they can't buy a player now. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit confusing, but So anyway, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I told you probably Friday or something like that. I can't remember, that Liverpool had 2 bids rejected for him. From memory, I think last Sunday, Liverpool were going to, that's right, last Sunday it was Liverpool give Valencia 72 hours, they'll put their final offer in, or another proposal in, which would have been Wednesday, I think. And Wednesday, Peter Lim would have to decide. Peter Lim is the owner of Valencia. He's not liked by the Valencia fans. They can't stand him. Tried to buy Liverpool once, if you remember. Google Peter Lim, Liverpool. Although you might get some of these news reports come up. So Liverpool submitted. It basically said that last week that Valencia were waiting for a final email from Liverpool, a new offer. So we're led to believe towards the end of last week that Liverpool offered 35 million euros. Would be willing to increase it with different variables, but we're not meeting the 40 million euro amount that Peter Lim was asking for. And the Spanish media, if you remember, towards the last week, they left it with something like make or break time in this deal. Basically, the final decision rests with Lim whether to accept this 35 million euro offer. But it's make or break. It could go either way. However, the general vibe was it still looks likely that something will come of it. But Peter Lim has to make that decision. Am I going to take this or am I going to send Liverpool packing the third time? So in here, basically it says the offers that Liverpool have presented so far have not satisfied Peter Lim. And as of today, he remains at Valencia. The fans welcomed him with applause before and during the match, and they chanted, Giorgio, stay. And it says here, this week will be crucial for his possible move to the Premier League and, of course, Liverpool Football Club. So, but what I want you to bear in mind is that article was in the print media here, and that will have gone to press, on it to print, whatever, overnight, so you're watching this in the afternoon, probably another 12 hours have gone, there might be further progress on that. But Liverpool have had all the bids rejected so far. Maybe they've had the third one rejected, who knows, or maybe they'll come to a compromise. I can't imagine this one falling through, to be honest with you, but you never know with fucking Liverpool, do you? Some people might argue, just pay the 40 million, give the club the money what they want, and just move on from it. So anyway, I'm just giving you a brief update of what is in the media here. There was nothing today regarding Luis Diaz and Barcelona. I thought he was really good yesterday, Luis Diaz. And I'm interested to know if people think that Luis Diaz is better than Anthony Gordon. Like, if you could only have one, who would you have, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that would be an interesting comment for you. So that's it. I don't know if, at the time of recording, that's it. So, but when you're watching this video, there might be fresh information, But at the present time, Peter Lim had not accepted that third bid which went in last week. So I suspect if it had collapsed, if it had fallen through, I think we would know about it now. So they're probably just back around the negotiating table again. And Liverpool are, willing to pay more than 35, but I think they're trying to do 35 plus, additionals and things like that. All right, I don't know if you can hear that noise. That's my dog Remy, my rescued dog with his bone outside. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's not a lot in it, but I'm doing my best for you. If you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment on the situation if you've got an opinion. Luis Diaz, Anthony Gordon, who's better? Which one would you rather have? And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, you can hit the super thanks button. That's the love heart under the video, and I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's briefing. If you don't want to use that, there are other ways of supporting me in the video description, including becoming a channel member. All right, guys. I think that's it for now on that subject. I will be back with you at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Well, hopefully before then with my morning briefing. And I think I've got another video for you. But we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock UK time, and also 7 o'clock UK time. All right, guys. Cheers. Hooray.